you could say.
You gotta go Pesty here, right? Like for BMG, like what else is there? Just letting Pestilence go. Seems like Pesty's dropping off a little bit recently.
Yeah, not as valuable in their minds, but they're putting some good thought into this one. So I'm sure that's a big part of it. No, they're gonna go engineer.
Wow. That is surprising because Reason already picked their support, so you would think if you really wanted Inji, you could get it later anyways.
Yeah,
Maybe they want a Devo? I don't know. I mean, I'll have to wait and see, I suppose,
I
but
think that's it. I think they're going old school Hook. They're gonna bring back Super KG Hook hero here.
let's see. What does Reason go here? They're still Pesty, but maybe since BMG passed it up, they're like, why did you do that? Maybe they're gonna try to mix it up a bit. There's Puppet, I suppose. That's been a pretty big flavor in the first three recently. I don't really think Hag will get picked here.
That is interesting, actually. Yeah, Hag, especially known for BMG as just a signature hero of theirs, but I haven't seen it yet. On the other side, didn't even see it the previous series either. Yeah, like we've seen Hag at all today through now 5 games. This is the 6th game here, so
Yeah, it seems like Hag is dropping out a lot of favor.
yeah,
I
guess
think
so.
it's because the games are kind of heading towards more like right-click carry, and Hag is a little bit like you just want a raw physical damage carry a lot of times.
Yeah,
I think
Tundra.
this will still be a Suicide Tundra. Usually Zane plays it Suicide. Denial's more of the mid lane Tundra.
Huh. So the Go Tundra is maybe. I wonder if they're going to be going for like that aggressive, like the Nymphora here even, and obviously Taylor
Well,
played a damn
Nephora's
fine Nymphora.
banned.
Never mind. That's right. That's why they can't go for it. So that ain't going to be happening. Madman, by the way, coming out for BMG. I get that option out of the way. As far as the Suicide roll goes, so probably Suicide at least.
Ooh.
Ooh, the Sandwraith. All right.
We haven't seen this guy in a long time. I got like a really long time, right?
It seems like it's been a while. Yeah, he
Like
got those
last
nerfs.
patch?
It's been a while. Like I don't even know if like through Cycle 10, even Cycle 9, if we saw him. So
I gotta say, I don't think this hero's been picked since the last patch
yeah.
in a competitive game, or at least not one in like Diamond.
Well, Reason Gaming, they're feeling confident they can make it work. Maybe get an early staff and the master on him. Just do work. No, probably not. But no, going the Sandwraith pickup here. You know, maybe with Tundra with that Shiver, obviously, and scouting things and set up
So
some ganks.
I guess some heroes BMG are looking to ban would be like Empath, maybe Pesty. So probably just supports plus mid lane. I would imagine like Tort, Empath, and then Pestilence. It's probably the three I would say.
Sir Bensington. We know what that can do. Boxy showed us that. Good old Willowkeeper against Reason Gaming. So hey, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, man, if they're just like, you know what, this works so well against us. Maybe we can make it work. Pestilence Ravener bands coming out from BMG. Slither Bubbles from Reason. So yeah, they're addressing a couple of those there. The bands. Still lining up, though, for BMG to, again, possibly go for more of that hook here. Maybe the Gauntlet or the Devourer here.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go for the Devo. I think Inji's a hero they really just like to run a Devo a lot, and I think that's gonna be the explanation for the early engineer pick.
There's Master of Arms. And now the final pick, or ban even. Kraken. There go the Kraken route. Oh, Pebbles. That was pretty instant right there. BMG is pretty confident with that one.
Maybe the MO8 last ban was a little bit tilling.
Yeah.
Just they wanted to get rid of the minus armor. They wanted to get rid of the lanes that are good against Pebbles. Where do they go with from here if you're Reason? You kind of need an initiator, so maybe like a Gauntlet, a Panda. I don't know. I don't think they have a lot of good options left. Maybe Miraxis, I suppose.
39 seconds and counting here for Reason Gaming. Decide what they want to go for now. Yeah, again, those middle options limit. They were clicking I was going to say the Magnus earlier, and they do go the Magnus in the end. So
I'm really not a fan of Mag versus Pebbles. You can just get comboed down, especially when it's Pebbles NG.
yeah,
So let's see. What is BMG's last pickup? It's going to be a Fuzi hero, and it's going to be one hero that they do a Madman, and they could easily just go another carry option.
Hmm.
But I would like Puppet, I think. But actually, maybe Puppet's not that good against Tundra on Sandra. I feel like you can get focused down a lot.
They're going through options here. See Drunken, even a possible one apparently.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see Drunken here. He's a hard hero to kill,
Yeah.
and you are versus Sandra Tundra, so you want to pick a carry that's kind of hard to lock down.
Or Gemini.
Yeah, Gemini could work too.
Or Wretched Hag. We were just talking about how we haven't seen her at all today, and
Okay, the thing is, like, that's good in lane versus Tundra,
Yep.
but it's really bad versus Tundra past laning phase. Like, Tundra is probably one of the better Hag hard counters in the game. Like, Tundra ult plus Sandwraith dead. So,
yeah,
I'm not a fan of that one, not gonna lie.
could be a little risky. We'll see how that maybe bites them in the ass or not, or if it will work out.
Let's go What?
Plague Rider.
What?
Yeah.
I guess the dual lane, long lane, Plague Sandwraith, Mag Rhapsody mid, Tundra top, or Tundra mid, Plague Mag bottom, and then like Sandwraith Rhapsody top? Huh. Okay.
Yeah, that's so. Recent Gaming kind of, a mix of just a different support option / trying to maybe throw PMG off a little bit in terms of the laning phase and how that's gonna look. Because there's no clear-cut laning phase.
I feel bad for Saints. Plague is like the most boring hero in the game.
I disagree. Plague-oo, man, it's all about the Plague-oo.
Yeah, like you get some cool bounces, but like hero's so boring when you're not doing bounces in team fights.
Yeah, he just sits there, denies, and kind of puts armor on people, I guess. But
okay, so it is the Tundra solo mid, I think, right? Like, there's no way you're doing Mag Plague mid. Like, that'd be just no.
I mean, Mag's heading bottom currently.
Yeah, okay. I think I like this. Hag is one of these carries that it's not really the same hero if he's not given free farm. But on the other hand, it's like, are you really gonna lock down a Hag with this Mag Plague lane? So I'm a little bit iffy on it. Like, I like keeping Hag down, but it's like, what are you really accomplishing? Like, so like BMG are gonna get a free farm Pebbles, but their Hag is gonna suffer a bit. So it's like they have to use the Pebbles to get Hag back into the game.
Yeah. And in the meantime, Rhapsody going to be up there babysitting Sandwraith against this Madman. So we mentioned last game he was able to get great farm on Scout in the suicide roll.
And they started with Dust. I really like this.
Yeah.
At level 2 or 3 even, they're going to be able to apply a lot of pressure onto Madman and maybe even kill him.
Yeah, that's we'll see if that proves to be the effective decision in the end on their side, but setting up like it could be. So yeah, the good old 2-1-2 lane setup here from Reason Gaming coming out. Going pub status with their lane style.
So Zane goes Hawk level 1. I'm just not a fan of this. I think he's going to block a camp, which is a pretty solid strategy. But I prefer shards just to get your own farm going. But blocking a Tempest camp could be pretty big as well.
Yeah. He's going to do exactly that right here. And you see Tempest, he's going to be hanging. So it's one of those cases, too, of Tempest. So it's going to be blocked by the Shiver. We'll see if Tempest actually picks up on that.
Other camp might get blocked in time, too. Really nicely done.
Yep. And he throws a rev ward there in as well. So now, Hanskin, we talked about this. Oh, is that in range? It's not in range. It's just out of range.
Oh, Hanskin's on 2 camps right now.
The ultimate counter order, Hanskin. Praised him last game for that. Not working this game. Not able to take care of that. The Shiver's still here at the camp. It's going to block. Will it stay around long enough for the minute?
You might get 2 wards, though, with this another counter ward.
Yeah.
I think you will.
It will. Yeah, the Shiver stays around. He's working on the 2 left camps, so he's going to come over.
Where does he place it? Where does he place it, Hanskin?
Come on, Hanskin. You got this. He's like, okay, he's going to get the 1 ward right there. He's not the other one, though.
No, he gets both.
Which ward are you talking about, then? Oh, that one. Okay, I was looking at the water side up here. Okay, well, that's the zone. That wouldn't make sense, so never mind.
All right.
Okay,
so Hanskin's, like, down a minute and a half.
Yeah.
He should be fine, though. He should be fine.
You see the Shiver and the Courier actually kind of going at it, but that was funny. Anyway, so Tundra's basically just being a counter order here with the Shiver. He's just leeching experience and doing that. Start
He's
things
picking
off.
up a couple CS. Okay, so one thing I noticed, he went the regen build, which isn't really that good versus a Pebbles NG lane if you don't go cold shoulder.
Yeah.
So he's the thing is you can be a little greedy, get hatchet or mana pots, and just get some extra CS at range, but he just doesn't want to die. I suppose he always wants to be at full HP, which is it's a nice thing. You just don't want to die to the Pebbles lane.
Yeah. Understandable. Understandable. How's this bottom lane playing out? You got Hack here, 7-0 currently against Magnus, who's 5-1. Plaguewater's not even down there currently. He's actually going to be harassing Tempest, so maybe this was part of the idea as well. He picked up a double damage rate on the process, and
he really needs to back off.
Take out those elementals, yeah. Not doing a whole lot. So it falls back to the lane, but point being though, Wretched Dog's having a pretty good time at this bottom lane.
This I don't know. That shouldn't really happen. Like, you have two heroes that can last hit and deny together. Is he gonna?
Oh, Foozy, Foozy, that was a little risky. He's gonna be fine at the end, but wow, he got really low. Yeah, I thought he was gonna look to blink in, just like you. I was like, no, don't do it. So he does fall back. He's gonna regen up, but maybe with Plaguewater back in the lane here, it'll be a little bit different of a story. But yeah, again, Wretched Dog's been able to fare her own just fine. Overall, though, Super KG leading the way big time. 20 and 14 creep farm here in the middle lane. Near perfect, I'm sure. With his free farm in the middle, basically. And then it leaves top lane. Sandray 17 and 9 here. Madman's managed a 7 and 1 creep farm, though. So the early dust, have they even used any yet? They have not. They got still the 2 charges on the dust, so we'll see if maybe that comes up here in the near future.
I think they should. Like, next time Madman comes up, they're gonna do it. I think.
Yeah. He's low
he only has
mana.
1 stock, so if he gets stunned during stock duration, he could fall.
Gonna keep him at bay right here.
I think his bottle is coming though. Nope, just a mana pot.
Yeah, there we go. The dust gonna be coming up, but he couldn't get staccatos in time.
Just a little bit slow by Tella.
Yep.
But I think that really could have been a kill.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
really
just a little slow.
Gonna get Tempest in the meantime. Rune control. It's only the refreshment rune that got canceled right away. It's not the biggest deal, but what did he pick up? Regen rune on Madman. Talk about a perfect rune there.
Well, that's pretty lucky.
Yeah. I'll just take this, be full life, full mana, come back into the lane, and continue hit or harass. So that's exactly what he does. Again, they do have a dust cooldown ready to go again, but not nearly as low as he was before. So, in fact, he's going to put that pressure on Rhapsody in the meantime.
Well, the thing is, Rhapsody's harassment is a lot less mana intensive than Madman using the barrel roll there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he has a bottle coming. I don't think so, because he went boots, actually. Oh, he's dead.
There we go. The chase. One more auto attack. Yes, Imba Boy is going to get credit for the kill. So I went after another lane for a second, but yeah, looking back, and all of a sudden, he does get picked off. So big start for Reason Gaming.
And now Sandwraith almost has Steam Boots. He'll be level 6 soon, and then they can use the first Sandwraith ultimate. Let's see. Bottom.
Oh! Wow. Fusi goes down. Catching that last minute too, but no special ultimates used or anything. That was just simply stun into contagion nuke.
Yeah, just raw damage.
And they catch Fusi. So the start here, 2-0 for Reason Gaming. Pebbles is still doing very well. And again, Hanska was checked at the beginning because of all the blocking that was going on. So he's not excelling as you may normally see at 5.5 minutes.
I think Zane, since right now he's getting zoned out just due to the lane manipulation, he should go to the jungle right now. He can like stack small camp, kill it once, kill medium camp pretty easily as Tundra.
Well, you can see they're setting up to maybe set something, but no, he's playing too defensive here, and instead he's going to go to the bottom room, which happens to be a double damage rune actually, which he's going to be able to pick up here. So really try to use this maybe. He's headed bottom. Not level 6 yet though.
I don't get this. Look, you're looking at mid. You have creep wave soon pushing in. This is really odd. Like,
yeah.
I don't agree with this decision. Yeah, he's gonna go back middle.
Yeah.
I think he only missed like 2 or 3 creeps of experience. Not too bad, but a little odd, to say the least.
Yeah, and not to mention the Rev Ward easily spotted him coming over, so Yeah, that really just wasn't going to accomplish in the end. So back to the middle, missing out a little bit, as you mentioned, but is here now. And going to continue to miss a couple creep kills there as they're being pushed into the tower.
Yeah, he's just playing really safe. He doesn't want to go for anything that could get him killed because he knows as long as he's in Snowball Pebbles, he's not going to have like a crazy like 8-minute, 9-minute blink. It'll be more like a 10 or 12.
Yeah. 410 gold per minute already on Sandwraith, though. Again, his start with that Bloodlust. Working off of that. Got those steam boots, as you mentioned, and again has that Mirage, of course, now, so we'll see if they get that opportunity. Oh, if they know Hag's here at the bottom lane, she's kind of hiding in the jungle. I was going to say, they don't have a second follow-up stun, though. They do got Plague. No, he's not up yet.
Max stun into Contagion is a kill, because he'll have to blink, and then you can just Sandwraith ult.
That's true, yep. Yeah,
and he has no boots on Hag, so he will die.
Yeah. He does have 10 mana battery charges, but oh, there's a Contagion nuke to harass him a little bit.
But I would think they'd want to use their first Plague ultimate mid. I mean, first Sandwraith ulti mid.
Yeah.
Once Tundra gets 6 up, you just send a rotation of one of the supports. Easy kill into Pebbles.
Mm-hmm. So Magnus, where's he at? 34 and 14, 284 gold per minute. I mean, not really excelling maybe as you would expect, especially for having a kill down there.
Yeah, I don't know. He could be doing a bit better, but he's not doing bad.
What about not going Volcanic Touch? Usually we see that in these farming magma situations.
No, that's more of a solo lane thing. I like not going Volcanic Touch. You just want to have the utility that the Steam Bath provides. I guess you might want it for extra damage because you can be like stun in, auto attack a creep, an extra like 100 magic damage, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just the safe route. And you are in this long lane. Your kind of their role here is to not die past the mid, like at this phase. You know, like just bring down Hag a bit. Don't die to Tempest gank at the 6-minute to 10-minute mark.
Yeah. Well, they're accomplishing that if that's the case.
Energizer now up on Sandwraith if he just chooses to buy it, which I would imagine he does.
Yeah, that seems like the steam boots into the Energizer, and then again, that really allows that ultimate to be almost a insta-kill. Not an instant, but a guarantee kill even. Middle lane, you see the Kex down, but Zane, he's just playing so passive.
He really should go to the jungle at this point. Like, you're level 5 Tundra. You clean up jungle camps so easily with the shards.
Yeah. Those level 3 shards, I take it? Of course they are, yeah.
Hag is mid. Oh man, if he just goes to the jungle, there's so much time being wasted by Legion heroes. You have 4 heroes mid right now.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the push.
A lot of resources being poor man Portal Key on top of the Kex stun. Here comes a Wretched Hag as well. It will be a kill, but as he said, Sandwraith ultimate going to be coming out. He wants to maybe chase down this engineer, going to cut him off. More ports coming in. Tempest ultimate was used right there. Not accomplishing a whole lot as Sandwraith is still kind of kiting around. And now he's going to need to fall back. They do pick up the kill on the engineer, though.
Should be fine.
Yeah. The Sandwraith does its curse through. But you can see BMG's actually, they're trying to maybe run out of here. As although Madman's coming in, he's going to be dusted though. Rapson is going to be bursted down with the barrel roll. Plague's ready. Will he go it off? No, he gets stunned. He has a Plague. They're spreading. They're going to burst him down before he can even get it off. Right there. That was big. That was setting up to be huge, but
I don't know.
Good lockdown.
You have 2 heroes on Hellborn without a TP. It's just really, you have to have teleports, guys. Like, you're Mag and Plague. Like, if you have a TP there, I think they clean up so easily on that team fight. Like, come out so far ahead. And instead it was, what, a 1 for 2, I think? Or 1 for 3?
I think so. 1 for 2, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
No, Zane died too. It was a 1 for 3.
It was 1, wow. So, yeah, even more
and now Pebbles has a Blink Dagger. Like, if you straight up have TPs there, Pebbles dies. He doesn't have a blink right now. You're really far ahead in the game. Like, you're doing fine as it is, but you would be ahead right now. And that's just simple as that, having teleports.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. They were sticking around forever, it felt like, was BMG, and just Reason wasn't able to really get the best response in the end. So, you see Sandwraith going back to the top lane to continue farming, but as you mentioned, the portal key finished on, or he doesn't have it yet. He purchased it, though, right?
Yeah, it's on the courier.
Okay, so it's courier's going back to base. Nothing just yet, but we'll need to eventually go out to him. Bottom lane in the meantime, they're going to lock down Wretched Hag. Oh, no, excuse me, Magnus. That's Wretched Hag helping right here. Those are illusions, though, so I thought there was more down here, so never mind. Magnus is going to be fine. Just walks away from it. Not the biggest deal in the world. But okay, the porta key is now coming out. No, it's just. Are you sure he bought it? It's just
I
wards on the carrier.
saw a right-click portal key.
Yeah, no, it would make sense with his farm and everything, but
I saw it. I don't know.
that must be just a complete misplay then, unless they just don't want to show it yet. Maybe, but. Oh, a nice tower kill right there, but Sandwith porting in. They want to turn this. Pebbles in trouble. The Avalanche lock him down. Nice keg stun right there to maybe help keep him alive. Magma still the long range stun, gets the kill. Will this come at a cost? Or maybe Wretched Agony needs to be careful. She does pick off Tundra, but at what cost for her? She has a blink in 3 seconds. No, not enough mana anymore. She sonar screamed, but actually in comes a barrel roll from Madman, and he will finish off Sandwith. The Plague Ride ultimate. There we go with the Plague. It only gets the one, though. It kills Tempest. No bounce is happening, and Wretched Agony is able to blink away with barely enough mana, but she is still in a tough spot. No TP. They're not going to chase, though. She will be fine in the end. So, interesting fight there.
Engineer?
Okay, yeah, they're still going in, actually. Contagion Nuke, yeah. And they'll feed on Seal Kid at the very end, apparently.
So that was a win for BMG. Hags getting kills. Pebbles stayed alive. Or, actually, no, Pebbles died, obviously.
Die,
but
yeah.
Madman stayed alive. And Sandwraith's died, so not too bad for Reason, but definitely a win for BMG. Also, Sandwraith ultimate used. That's another minute for that till that's up.
And actually, they're going to go on to Sandwraith right here. The combo from Pebbles. In comes the barrel. He pops the Energizer. He's trying to get away with it. Does his curse. Not enough, though. The stock used at the last second. And no TP's coming in again, unfortunately, from the Hellborn team. So the dive successful, and they're really starting to keep Imba Boy in check here. They're going to keep pushing. But actually, Magnus and Rhapsody running in, that will scare them off. And be the end of that push right there. But yeah, a couple of back-to-back kills on Sandwraith. And all of a sudden, what Reason Gaming had going for them a little bit. Definitely stalled there. Magnus next in line, going for that porta key still. Ooh, barrel roll is going to hit, but can't follow that up. Or don't want to more so. But yeah, Magnus, 330 gold per minute, is still working on that porta key. 1260 gold now saved up. So he's getting there, but still needs a little bit more time. What's going on with Tundra? Oh, just farming out the bottom lane. They do take out the top tower, though. Bottom tower going to be at half life currently. I don't know if Tundra's going to be able to push it in, but BMG in that case once again. Here we go. Group up and push here. At the top side, maybe not. They're going to defend middle, actually. And that will scare off Reason Gaming, so
They should get the bottom tower, though. They use one TP middle. And Reason's in this vicinity, so it should be a free tower kill.
Yeah, we'll see. They are heading down. Sandwraith is there. Here comes Magnus. Will BMG look to defend a TP situation? All they have is Madman right now. Yeah, that should be a free tower kill. I don't think BMG is going to be able to stop this one. So at least Reason Gaming picking up something down here as well. And again, at least trying to just keep things in check as far as this overall game. So the bottom tower push is successful. I guess Strider's now on Tundra able to be picked up, so not the most impactful necessarily, but still an efficient early item to have for him.
Yeah, you know what, Reason, they should try to get the mag blink before they try to take a next fight. I think they still could fight right now just because Plague Riders are really strong. Tempest isn't too farmed, no Astrolabe up on him yet. And I think they're going to go for a fight. They're all heading up there.
They are going to be looking possibly. I mean, BMG, they are ready to fight. You see the Courier is going to be coming in to scout things
Mag
out
is coming
initially.
in.
Madman has
Madman.
invis, yeah. This could be a good find there. As Magma is trying to find his angles of both teams. More so BMG, they're the ones that are playing the aggressive part, but Reason Game is not going to defend it in the end. They just could not get the best angle right there. And that ends up being a free tower kill, so there's that Astrolabe now finished on Tempest. Another 2,000 gold already finished or picked up even on Super KGE. So.
Yeah, and the big thing is Death Girl wasn't even farming. He could have farmed a blink easily in that, I don't know, minute to 2 minutes he walked over there.
Yeah.
And they really need that blink up. Like, he's getting it middle probably, but Pebbles is here. There might be a fight.
Yeah, they were thinking about it, but I think they realized too many numbers there maybe. Yeah, not wanting to risk it. They don't have everyone here themselves.
Like, Reason are getting really out-farmed.
Yeah.
They're just walking as 5. I think it was like 3 minutes ago, it was like a 3K lead, and now they're just, and like, that's just pretty big. Now Hag is just going to blink in, TP out.
Yep.
They really got to stop this train. They just got to farm up.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is the appropriate time to be going for that train strategy, as you put it right there, and as we're kind of seeing. So Reason Gaming, I mean, he is going to have the portal key now before another fight to take place. So again, good news there, but Pebbles, he's just keeping on pushing the middle lane. He's going to be charged. No, he gets the portal key off right before as Mighty Blade picked up a hag. No, she sold it. Okay, so making a decision there. Actually, maybe a misclick, but we'll be going the Light Brand into the Grimoire.
That is really the best thing going for Reason. Is Hag is so far behind. I don't even think you should go Grimoire. I think it's a huge mistake. You should go like Hellflower Shrunken Head at this phase. Like, he's not going to carry. Like, it's going to be on Jonas. He's not going to get to that stage.
Yeah. Middle lane, Pebbles jumps in first, then comes the counter from Magnus, though. Avalanche going to be coming out, Samurai points in with that Mirage, the Eruption on top, and an easy kill on the Pebbles is the result. Wretched Hag.
Another stun up on Mags?
Nope.
No.
Blinks away just in time. So, but a big turn on a Pebbles right there. And now they're going to counter push, actually.
I think he'll buy back. Maybe not. Madman actually has no. Oh, he has a regen rune. Yeah, he's doing it. I'm calling buyback Pebbles.
We'll see. We'll see. There we go. Port's coming in. No buyback just yet. Keeping an eye on that. Hellborn team, they're going to initiate it. And Pebbles, there's the buyback on a Pebbles. Magnus running down, an energy field coming down, though. Batblast going out. Sam right there in the midst of it all. As Wretched Hag chasing Rhapsody, gets killed on him. Samrath has to stand his ground. He's going to try to energize her way and knock it out. But here comes that buyback, Pebbles. But no, he couldn't get the chuck onto Magnus. He was hidden in that steam bath. The Plague Ew! Is that going to be effective bounces? No! It only bounced the once right there. Magnus is going to fall. Plague Rider now going to be chased down as well. He is going to be killed. So you called the buyback center, you were right, and it paid off beautifully for BMG.
Yeah, I don't know. Plague Rider wasn't even there. That's a really big mistake by Reason. Even if it's a 4v5 fight, you always bring 5 heroes when you're pushing against BMG. They always buy back on their heroes. You saw Pebbles hasn't picked up an item in a really long time.
Yeah.
And they were starting to get a little bit back into the game, and now just like that, they fall so far behind.
Yeah.
And it's still in reach, but they're really going to have to make something happen. Find a lot of hero kills, find a good fight.
Oof. So the middle lane, that's where it'll end there with the push. And yeah, that gold lead now, 12,000 gold. It's just not even a moment ago. You're talking about how it was only like a 3,000 lead. And now here we are 4 or 5 minutes later, 12,000 gold lead all of a sudden for Bad Monkey Gaming. So things are just already all working across the board. And you got that Wretched Hag who's been struggling. Now she's over 300 gold per minute. She's going to have a Light Brand finished here. Well on the way to the Grimoire at this point. On top of it all, Madman, 380 gold per minute by himself. He's got another 2,900 gold saved up. He's getting off some Ancients currently. So again, just farm looking really strong everywhere for BMG right now on their side. As far as recent gaming goes, they're gonna do a little bit of maybe split pushing, maybe go for a gank at the top lane. Will they be successful? They're really diving on a Tempest right here. Samrath is going to be porting in. Tempest, he's probably going to drop. No, we got the elemental point off. It locks them both down. TBs are coming in. It's going to be the full duration. Wretched comes in the Eruption to take out Tempest, but here comes more of the response. Pebbles missed it, though. Magnus stuns away with the portal key, and now Samrath, he's still in trouble, though. The barrel roll connects onto him. Samrath's going to have to try to hold his ground. Ain't going to happen. He will be picked off. Magnus, a little bit of stutter step there. Has the portal key in 3 seconds. Can he use it in time? No, the stock takes it away. He has enough mana for the mag now, the stun that is, and it will be fine in terms of using it, but it ain't over just yet. Pebbles comes in with the stalagmites. The chase is still continuing for Madman. They don't have vision necessarily, but it doesn't matter, says Fuzi right there. Bat Blast to take him out, and they even result in the Magnus kill. So that was a big dive from Reason Gaming, and clearly it backfired in favor of BMG.
I think it would have been fine if Zane just ulted. Getting the Elemental Void off for even just a second or two was so big.
Yeah.
It delayed so much time, and Tundra ult just did a lot of damage. I think they would have easily gotten out if he just used his cooldown. But he was just a little slow, or maybe it was wanting to hold it. Either or, I'm not really quite sure which one it was.
Yeah. I mean, he did end up using the Eruption, but it just was later on.
Oh, no, the Avalanche.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Wow. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Good call. Yeah, still has that up. By the way, going to Lux Talionis here, level 3. So just trying to amp his damage as much as possible on his teammates in these burst attempts of jumping and whatnot. But
yeah, I think Imbiboy wanted to go go Mach, but he's just realizing that for taking these fights, and I need extra damage, and it's unfortunate because maybe if he went like this Firebrand first or like the plus 10 at Agi, it might have made a difference in some of these fights.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, just a little bit too late. They've just been lacking like a small amount of damage. Oh, Santa.
Yeah, they're gonna find Pebbles right here. Pebbles doesn't stand a chance. He got locked down. So again, they are showing that they have this initiation presence still, and the gank potential definitely. Make it happen right there. Now finally gonna try to take out this middle tower. It's actually Magma's gonna find Engineer. The follow up with the piercing shards gets the job done. So two kills happening.
Maybe.
No.
Oh, they had vision of that. I thought. I'm really surprised they didn't go for that.
Just securing the middle tower right there, if anything. And then going to spread out from there. So Tempest should be fine in the big picture. But so, fighting hope there for Recent Gaming. That's what really that accomplishes in the end. Obviously still BMG in a very good spot, but...
Yeah, if they find a couple more of those picks without losing anything, they could, like, it's not, I guess it's not out of reach, but they need to play really tight.
Yeah.
They can't make too many mistakes, and they have to get some really clean hero kills.
Madman, 3,900 plus gold saved up. If I'm thinking the right click, the Shrunken Head going to be coming out here.
Pebbles has a Shrunken Head too, so now Pebbles is going to go, like, there's going to be no damage done to him. He's not dying, and same thing to Madman.
And they both can still do plenty of damage themselves, even with a build like this. So, Madman, in fact, back over to the Ancients, double stacking a Berserk and clear those out pretty quickly. And then, of course, again, Fuzi, he's definitely recovered. 362. He's still fourth on his team, but 362 gold per minute is nothing to laugh at. That Grimoire just around the corner now.
Yeah, he's going to have it after killing this hard camp.
Have that picked up, ready to go for these fights to come. So Magnus, he's got the level 2 ultimate. Getting Plague Rider level 11 also could be important here for Recent Gaming. So having that Plague you that much more powerful.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to come out of line though fast enough. If they can make that happen, it would be great. But I think BMG are going to be looking to take some fights like right now. They've just finished a ton of items, but they could wait for Shrunken Head on Tempest.
And Hag, possibly. I mean, again, she just finished that Grimoire, and usually we see the follow-up onto the Shrunken Head as well, but maybe a little bit more time there, so we'll see. Tempest, though, as he put it, 1,300 gold saved up, sitting on the Mighty Blade. So needs a 2,900 gold here before he's able to have the full Shrunken Head. Magnus, not Magnus, but Tundra actually just purchased the Zone Portal Key.
Yeah, that's pretty big. I think with Tundra and Sandra, they should be able to kill anyone if they... Well, okay. Easily Inji, Hag too, maybe Tempest, and maybe Madman if they catch him before Shrunken Head.
Yeah, so maybe now's that go time, if anything. So, Sandwreath, did he just buy, I think about the components for a Shrunken Head. He has the Warhammer too, so I believe he just needs the pattern now.
Okay. Yeah, I like this build. Get some extra damage from the Fire Baron, then just go for the survivability.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to try to come top, yeah. Do they have visions, the question. There we go. There's the dust. So, yes, I do. Here comes Alex. There goes a follow-up with the Desert's Curse. Kind of. He ulties in, but is it going to be enough for the chase? Rhapsody couldn't really get there in time. The best. They are going to chase right here. Shrunken Head goes up. He has another stock coming out. Good use it right there, and it looks like he is going to get away. He's going to go for the TP, and they're just not going to chase after the fact. They say what's done is done. So, he's able to get away. A lot of resources used right there. You see what BMG is doing at the bottom lane in the meantime. They're going to counter push.
And this is definitely like a free tower. Use so many abilities trying to kill the Madman.
Including Mirage on Sandwraith. He does have a TP.
If they do catch a good mag ult, I guess they could take the fight anyways.
Yeah.
Like if he initiates with mag ult into like a 2-man stun, it could be good enough.
Well, that's where you got a case of BMG. You know, they're not going full force here. They do understand that there still is a chance of a hold, and they are down Madman for the time being. So if anything, wait for him to come back over. You know, he is heading over right now. So they will be all 5 of them good to go. So now it's basically come down to just a true 5v5 right here.
They do have the vision with the Hawk, so they could find a good mag ult opportunity.
Yeah. Engineer kind of chasing. He thought about throwing out energy field. He's pushed up pretty far. He's going to turret right there. He barely, the Couriel picks him off. The Couriel takes him out. I guess so, man. Well, usually doesn't happen. There's a big Magnus eruption right on top of Tempest. The Plague is going to start passing around a little bit right there. Not the most bounces once again, but still enough damage. Tempest is going to fall. Pebbles in the meantime. That Shrunken Head is up, and now he's going full force. Madman and Wretched Egg are joining him. Sandwraith is here trying to do some work, but now he's trying to survive. There's a buyback, I believe. Yes, there was on Magnus. He's coming back in. Maybe going to chase down Madman, perhaps. No, not going to go for him as Wretched Egg and Pebbles go the other direction, and they're all going to be fine in the end. So the only buyback was the Magnus right there. As actually Pebbles, they might go back in, actually. Thinking about it. Yes, he's going to go back in. He gets a comment of both. Kill Sandwraith. Magnus could do nothing but just stand by, as he was stunned as well. So that's especially with the way that finished right there, I think it's safe to say BMG looked pretty good. Actually, Wretched Hag going back in on a Magnus. He wants to get this kill.
Pretty late dust. Could have been a kill, but
Yeah.
Uzi should be fine. When's Blink up on Tundra? Oh,
Yeah.
his ulti's on cooldown for 20. Okay.
And they pushed bottom while he was kind of distracting them, if anything. So
Yeah, I think that was just a case of Reason Gaming not having enough resources. Like, they played it pretty well. They found the right pick. They had a good mag initiation. It just wasn't enough. They just don't have enough farm, especially on the Sandwraith.
and now you see here BMG, again, that lead growing to its biggest point so far. Nearly a 17,000 goal lead, about a 15,000 experience lead here. So like I was talking about the Plague Rider ultimate, it's only level 1 still. Last fight at least got a couple bounces, unlike these last couple of times, but still, I'd like to hit that level 2 level ultimate and maybe get some better bounces here. But of course BMG's been doing their part to mitigate that damage the best they can. Shrunken heads and just spreading out. Obviously very good for that. As far as item progression here on the Hellborn side, he needs that Shrunken Head on Sandwraith.
He has
He
it.
is going to have it here, yeah. So at least
I don't
they
know.
have that.
Okay, like he needs a damage item. I'm trying to think what he goes for. Like, can you just get like biggest damage output item you can possibly buy? And I guess that's either like Wingbow, maybe at Mock, but you're gonna get that too late for that to matter.
Yeah.
You could also just go the Dawnbringer build and go like a Basher, I suppose, could work too.
Well, I guess the first part of that time. Oh, look at this. Magnus got an eruption on the Ancients.
Oh, that's odd.
yeah.
Like, I mean, he's probably not going to use it, and it's fine, but usually you like to save those. Plus, Sandwraith was coming over here anyways, and he didn't need some farm.
Yeah, it's not like Magnus is really trying to get some kind of farm. I mean, what is he going for? Maybe
Tablet,
a Storm
probably.
Spear, tablet, yeah.
Tablet's always good versus Tempest, especially because Hanskin went the Shrunken Head for after Astrolabe build instead of going for Portal Key.
Whoa, what's going on down here? Yeah, Tundra gets picked off. Tempest on the catches Sandwraith. Sandwraith poured it into assist right here, and he is immediately regretting that decision. Will he be fine? Yes, he will, as he Shrunken Head ports out. But clearly that gank attempt was unsuccessful coming out on the Hellborn side. So very aggressive play from Reason Gaming, especially being in the spot that they are. Rhapsody,
Maybe not.
where is she? She is at top, okay.
You have a wild
That
Jonas.
man. Yep, oh, Berserker. You can just hear it, man. He's like, I'm going to kill you. He goes right on top. Magnus is there, though. Here comes Sandwraith. He doesn't have Eruption. Remember that. Of course, Mammoth did have a Shrunken Head, as going to use it right there.
Yeah, but he might get chased down.
Not much longer on the Shrunken. 2 more seconds. Magnus. Oh, he tried to guess the stun.
Oh, that's
He
unfortunate.
tried to predict it, yeah. Speaking of Magnus, by the way, okay. I don't know about this either. The Light Brand, yeah.
The thought process is I need more damage, but you should just go Spell Shards. I'm pretty sure Spell Shards is just better.
Easier to get, more efficient, just better, yeah. And a hero like Magnus, you could definitely argue that. Well, that's a case of being maybe stuck in a little bit of history there if there's about 1 more damage, so Grimoire makes sense. That upgrade to Spell Shards, though, I'm still waiting to see it, man. In a relevant game, but ain't gonna be here, it looks like. But, so we get the logic. Do you think that actually, and it sounded like you were a fan of the tablet, though, in the end.
Well, I mean, I just thought it would be Tablet. I think that if needing more damage is correct. I just think Spell Shards is better. Because the Light Brand doesn't really even do anything until it's Grimoire.
True. Yeah, so that goes back to the efficient build-up, just better with the Spell Shards. But in the end, top lane maybe. Jonathan Fan once again.
I just think he's too tanky. Plus, he's a haste turn.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. Even if he gets dumped by an Avalanche right here. Okay, the haste turn wears off at least, but yeah, he's not going to hang around long enough for that to even take place. Speaking of Shrunken Head, another one picked up here, this time on Hag. 4 out of the 5 heroes. The only one that doesn't have it is Engineer, of course, on the Legion team, but jeez, they are ready to go. They're all golden.
Yeah, I don't like your versus pretty much all magic damage except for Sandwraith, who doesn't even have that much damage at the moment. His farm is not bad, but it's just relatively like not good enough due to how good BMG is doing in this game right now.
Yeah. So BMG kind of setting themselves up maybe to look for a jump. Shivers kind of scouting on through, but the Bound Eye spots him. Keeps it alive, though, at least. A little bit of information there coming out. Pebbles, though, immediately jumping to the bottom lane, going to continue to push that up. He's got the Soul's Bulwark. Another 2,000 gold on top, so he's well on the way to a full demonic here. With the Portakey and Shrunken, of course, already purchased. Engineer realizing that they were maybe going to scout him right there, so he quickly falls back. And they're still in the Ancients in the meantime. They're going to fall back, though, before they get jumped, because they're realizing, too, that here comes Tundra and Rhapsody and Plague, but they can't get there in time. We're going to pick off the Ancients and fall back from there. So in the meantime, Jonas Van is farming out the top lane. Again, this overall just very consistent farm that BMG has going for them is clearly showing in the GPM charts. Once again, the top 4 farmers in the game all belong on their side. And it's just an even spread. They're definitely one of the better teams at, accomplishing this kind of idea, this strategy.
Yeah, that's usually how BMG wins their games. They take early game team fights, get map control, and then they just farm every lane. And then at some point they push your base and you lose.
Oh, well, here we go again. Jonas a fan. Top lane. Can he actually get away? There's the Shrunken Head, the stock. It's going to be close. Plague Rider's coming in.
They have an eye this time, though.
They do have an eye, yeah. That makes a difference. There you go. It is successful in the end. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, though, middle lane, Tilla gets picked off. Bottom lane, Magnus is going to be found. He, too, is going to fall. And the big picture, a 2-for-1 exchange. So, PMG, talk about just making you pay for your decisions. They do that just there with the couple of counter picks in the process. So, this is definitely the BMG team that we've come to know at this time. And definitely already much different than what we saw in the first game even, so.
I think they're going to do Kongor, yeah. I mean, this is they're pretty ready to just finish the game. Just do a Kongor kill, then they can push base, because they have almost everything they need. They don't really need a Hellflower onto Madman.
Well, you do see right there that Madman obviously bought back to come to the Kongor pit, but results in a quick Kongor kill.
Yeah, I think they just want to close the game out. And they also see an opportunity to kill Kongor, so you might as well just take it.
So we'll see the immediate reaction from that, but Samwraith is still pushing out the top lane. There's a full demonic, though, finished on Pebbles. Jonas Van is going to be spotted here. You see Rhapsody kind of charging in. That's a little risky.
Imba kind of stuck in no man's land. Okay, he's fine, actually, but, or is he? Madman's coming in. Okay, he's fine.
Yeah, is he? I mean, it's continuing to be close. Okay, no, Desert's Curse. Makes it so you just walked over and everything, of course, and he is fine in the end. He does have another 1800. He's got the quick play, by the way.
Is that a Spell Sunder on Plague Rider?
What? No. You can't go Spell Sunder.
Oh, right. You can't. It looked like it on the... Okay.
What did he go for, though? I assume
Probably
it's going to be
Storm
Talon.
Spear. I think it's Storm Spear.
Oh, was it a Storm Spear? Wait, Major Totem doesn't... Wait, am I wrong on that?
I'm just so confused. The item looked like a Spell Sunder. I am just totally lost my mind right now.
I know. Definitely couldn't be a Spell Sunder, but maybe a tablet. Like I said, so nothing's really coming out to him, though, so I don't know if that just... Maybe he could make it pop up somehow.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I guess so. But yeah, no, I was going to get the quick blade on Sandray, so it looks like, I guess, an O-Fire.
Or a Basher.
Or a Basher. Okay, that's true, yeah. That probably makes more sense. In the end, so...
Really unfortunate. Tundra just poured it out when they had an easy kill on Tempest right now.
Yeah, he actually just disappeared, and Pebbles or Magnus is just kind of chilling there like, I could have killed you, but not anymore. Instead, he'll just farm it up in the Hellborn. Again, he's still trying to finish that Grimoire, and he's getting there. He's 2,100 gold now, so he has enough for the Blessed Orb at least.
So it looks like BMG are just playing the most safe they can play. They're waiting for every item. They're waiting for Sheep on Hag, Hellflower on Madman, and once they get those items up, they're just going to go full force. Or they should, at least.
There's that Brutalizer. Magnus, oh, he's going bottom. They want this kill. He jumps on a Pebbles right here. Plague Rider's coming in. Samwraith with the port in the Plague, but he got the shrugging it off. In the meantime, Engineer is dropping after the side, so they will kill Engineer. But here even comes Tempest now running in, and all of a sudden Samwraith has to worry about. surviving, as does Magnus. Pebble's able to hold his ground throughout all of that, so this gank attempt completely backfiring again. The Tempest ultimate pulls in Play Grinder. A double tap for Super KGE. He just bought that Brutalizer. It wasn't even on him, so he doesn't even have a buyback now. And they're just going to go right for the base. That's one of those moments where you're like, well, that might be the game right there, if any.
They should just go high ground. Madman could easily tank. He has a token of life. But they're just going to play it slow, I suppose. No, they're going in.
Yeah, Magnus stuns in, but Tempest, the reaction, puts that Meteor down. Madman, quick barrel roll to hit them a little bit. Going to chase after Tundra. Look at the damage to follow. Just easy death onto him. Rhapsody doesn't stand a chance herself. She eventually is going to fall as well, Stacey said. Madman, he's getting low, but he does have a token. Now, granted, he has also a lifesteal with the Abyssal Skull. That's coming to play right there. Magnus going in, trying to distract him. They don't have vision, though, so he's going to be finding the Steam Bath. Actually, even stuns out of Madman. So close to death. Again, he's probably at a case. Okay, yeah, sure, just kill me. I'm fine with that. Oh, he chucks his teammate. He went for the kill to Magnus. They are successful, though, in the end. The tower's going to fall. Samurai thought up for another 10 seconds. This is going to be absolutely a set of racks here. So I wouldn't expect Reason Gaming to concede, especially just where we're at here in this tournament and everything, but BMG is just dominating status now. And they are well on their way to moving on to the losers bracket finals tomorrow.
No, I agree with you. I mean, what? Like, if this game is only going to go like 10, 15 minutes more at the most, and you might as well just play it out. It's just game 3.
Yeah.
If you win here, you know, you move on. If you don't, well, it was a good run.
So in the end, they are going to give it their best. A+ effort. Brutalizer again is picked up on Sandwraith.
I'm not sure what their mindset is going to be. Is it going to be like, all right, guys, let's just pray and hope, you know, they screw up? But
Yeah.
I think they're going to go more for the, all right, let's just keep trying to find kills with Tundra and Mag and Sandwraith. Like, that's really just all they can do at this point. And it's, you know, there's some hope, but I'm pretty sure BMG is just going to keep grouping up. They're not going to split farm unless, okay, if they start dying, they're not going to split farm.
Sandwraith, where is he going to be porting to is the question. He did port to Engineer, and he will get the kill right there. They're going to dissipate even getting the kill from him right there in the end. So he finds a free kill on Engineer at least. Well, speaking of that strategy, just going to see what any kind of picks they can get. You know, Engineer maybe not the most efficient kill, but it is a kill
better
nonetheless.
than nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
It is 200 gold to Sandwraith.
Heyo. You better keep him in check. No, he's it helps. It helps. It does. Madman so just pushing out the top lane in the meantime. He's got a full Hellflower finished here, and he's still going. So once again, gonna get the team to move up here and look to gank him. They've been
I don't think it's
successful
possible
once
for him to die.
at this point now. Yeah.
Well, it's more like Avalanche is on cooldown. They lost the Boundai. Like, I just don't think they can actually kill him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Without the resources there in that sense. Probably not going to happen. How's Magnus looking, by the way? Okay, again, he should have a Grimoire here after one more creep wave. You can tell he wants to maybe try to finish it. There's a Blessed Orb. He's kind of checking. And no
Might as
creeps
well
to kill,
buy
though.
it. Like, if you're gonna go for it,
He wants to farm this, but he's like, I might die if I do, so.
well,
No,
a lot of
it's-
heroes are spotted mid, so it'd be pretty safe. I think Hanskin's almost got the refresher online.
This is an awkward spot for Magnus. He needs to Eruption here if he wants to kill these, but at the same time, you don't want to Eruption.
Oh, you cannot eruption
So,
here. No way.
It's like, what do I do? Yeah, he's not the most efficient Ancient Killer. Okay, he does kill the one right there. I think that
He just
should
has
be.
to kill the small ones.
Yeah. Still doesn't have it. There's the Restoration Stone as you were talking about on a Tempest, but there you go. He's going to clean them up. He needs to be careful not to die in the meantime. Oh, no. Oh,
He's dead. Oh, okay,
jeez.
blink.
Oh, man. That would have been disastrous. But he is fine. All right, so.
He's gonna go back in.
Does he not have the Grimoire? Like, you better buy that before anything bad happens. Oh, my God. And speaking of that bad.
He's
Oh,
dead.
no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh my God, Death Scroll. I can't. So now you got a buyback.
I feel so bad. Not really, but at the same time, it's like, really? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that just happened.
Anyways. So, yep, he's dead, and now BMG. You see Sandwraith pushing out the top side here.
The funny thing is, Jonas is like, oh, Steam Bath Magnus. Let's just barrel roll him because I can.
And
Like, oh, I got a
the
kill.
Cool. Little do they know how much of an impactful kill that was, more so than just even a Magma skill. I mean, again, where he was at with the farm and everything. So, Samurai is able to push the top lane at least. Get something there. At the top side.
Might get caught. Yeah, I think he's gonna die.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's dead.
Max coming in. There's Tempest. There's that sheep stick. Meteor goes down. Bat blast in the face. Sarith is just at a point of I have to accept death. So he goes down. He does not have a buyback again. Again, they're already in a spot where they've just been like, they're behind like a lot. So you see these moments happening where it's like, oh, it just sucks. But let's be honest, they're in that extra overtime of we just are just hoping to somehow get some random chance here that we can.
We're like hoping that Hanskin just pulls nothing twice in a row, and then KGE stuns nothing.
Yeah.
And then Uzi sheeps the Rhapsody. I don't know.
Oh, well, Pebble's going to jump in. Well, that's a start. He completely whips the stalagmites.
That was one step.
There's one of the many steps. Magnus, he's going to go. He stuns in. He has out a Grimoire power. Madman's feeling it, but no, there's the Tempest Ultimate. He ain't missing anybody. He pulls them all in. Guess what? He has a Resto Stone. He pulls them all in again. And GG, well played. Bad Monkey Gaming is moving on to the losers bracket finals. But holy crap, was it close. Reason Gaming taking the first game in this series. And all of a sudden, BMG, they come back in the second game. And here they are in the third game. They eventually got control. And it was not going to be given up. So Bad Monkey Gaming, a win's a win in the end. No matter how you do it. But again,
what do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, my point is, they lost the first game. So it's we expected these guys to go for the winners bracket, you know, maybe even stomp through and eventually be your champions. But, man, it's been a trek for them. It's definitely keeping them in check in terms of realizing that it ain't going to be an easy run. And so, in the end, though, they are victorious. But Reason Gaming, A-plus effort from them, no doubt. I mean, that was fun to watch indeed, and giving them their best effort. But
I mean, at times in Game 3, I thought they were in a pretty good position. Just a few missteps by them and good plays by BMG. And I guess, you know, it was it did snowball. The game did snowball pretty out of control really fast. But overall, well played by Reason, well played by BMG, and, you know, just best of luck to BMG moving on to the rest of the tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of the rest of the tournament, again, so where we're at right now, we are now down to 3 teams remaining. Only 3 teams remaining. Only one of these 3 teams are ultimately going to be joining Stay Green in the Global Grand Finals to represent North America, Europe, and a chance to compete for that $150,000 prize, for the biggest prize we've ever had in HoN's history. We got, of course, External Esports. They're waiting in the Grand Finals, in case you missed it earlier. They coming from the winner bracket finals. They defeated Team NK. Team NK, speaking of them, they're in the losers bracket finals. They're going to be matched up against Bad Monkey Gaming tomorrow. That will be the first match tomorrow in a best of 3, of course. And then the winner of that series will move on to play External Esports in the grand finals, a best of 5, with External up 1-0 in that best of 5. So it's going to be an amazing finish. I mean, today was just, you know, a taste of things to come for tomorrow, I'm sure. And, you know, this whole tournament, especially these bracket stages, have lived up to the hype, I think it's safe to say. It's just been a fun run, some crazy results all throughout. But here we are to our final 3 teams. And it all kicks off tomorrow. The loser bracket final, that is at 12 p.m. Eastern, 1800 Central European Time. And then, of course, that's followed by the grand finals. That is set for 3 p.m. Eastern, 2100 Central European Time. But, you know, depending on how the first series go, we'll see if it's earlier or later, depending on that. But you want to watch both series anyways, guys. So 12 p.m. Eastern, 1800 Central European Time. That's when you want to be here for the losers bracket finals. With that said, I believe I got our interview guest on here to get some post-game in before wrapping up for the night. Hanskin?
Yeah, what's up?
Hanskin. Wow. I'm sure. How you feeling right now? I mean, a sigh of relief or what?
Yeah, basically just relief, I guess. Yeah, that's it.
Man, I mean, so here we are, obviously, game number 1. You guys lose in the end. Reason Gaming, they look strong. How would you say game number 1 played out? Kind of the bad memories, I know, but did they just play amazing? Did you guys maybe make some crucial mistakes? What do you think?
I think we had a really good early game, at least. And then, like, I think we had a pretty terrible mistake, like my call in the early game that we had, like, the first fight, I guess, like, around 10-15 minutes. I'm not sure. we kind of fucked up there, and then when we pushed, Temps got a huge black hole, so, or elemental void, or so yeah, those were the mistakes, I guess, and I don't know. We just really don't want to think about that, I guess.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, in the end, you guys won the series, so obviously that is what matters. But well, again, I got to bring it out because I really need to know. I mean, how were you guys feeling going into that second game? Were you guys at the realize? I mean, this is it. Like, if we lose here, we're done. Was that ever coming into play, or?
Not really. We just said like, oh shit, just change like the draft a bit and just focus better, and like we'll do this easy. That was basically what we thought.
Yeah.
We didn't even like discuss or like losing or it was not an option.
All right, fair enough. It definitely wasn't an option, clearly, and again, in the end, taking the series 2-1. So, as far as strategies go and whatnot, I mean, first off, Vindicator's a fun hero.
Not so much, but I guess facing it, but yeah.
Yeah. Not so much to face off against. As far as something I found interesting about these games here was mainly with Super KG and the heroes that he's been playing lately, and not only this series but even recently. It seems like you're staying away from the hook heroes more recently for Super KG. What's the mindset behind that?
I think I don't really know, but the hookers, especially Devo, they don't really scale that well. You don't really have that reliable stun, you know.
Yeah.
Even if you get a portal key, it's not like you have a safe initiation. And I think the meta is more like switching into carries right now, and I think the like initiation is way more what do you say? Worth
important than the early
important.
game you can get from a diva a hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It can snowball, of course, but you need to do it really well, and sometimes that doesn't happen. And
Yeah.
so yeah.
Again, so you took care of business in the end. W to W, you got it. 2-1 victory. You're moving on to tomorrow, so there's still a trek ahead of you guys, but at least you made it to the next step. Tomorrow, losers bracket finals. You're going to be playing against Team NK. You think you're ready for that matchup there?
Yeah, definitely. We were all like sitting in Skype watching the series against between NK and Denial.
Yeah.
So I think we prepared a lot already, but we'll do more for sure. And I think both games, if we end up in the final, it's gonna be great.
Yeah. So there's still even more preparation to go going into tomorrow's matchups, you think?
Yeah, for sure. Just like overall, we know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna talk about some minor things that like to be just extra prepared.
Yeah.
Not make the mistake we did against Denial.
Yeah, so we'll see obviously how that goes, starting with the losers bracket finals tomorrow. Again, you guys versus Team NK. Sender, you got any questions for Hanskin here?
Yeah. Can you give me any insight to why Grinnick stopped getting picked? I feel like he's just not as picked anymore as he used to be.
I'm not sure. I guess I don't know. People, I actually don't know really. I think it's kind of needs to snowball a bit, but it usually does. So I'm actually not 100% sure on that. It doesn't really carry that well as like Madman or Kronos or something like that per se. But I think it's still definitely strong. But people don't really seem to first pick it or pick it at all.
Yeah.
I guess people are just going more for that. I mean, we've seen a lot of dual core, tri-core lineups in this
like
qualifier.
Yeah, we see like Kronos and Draconis in the same lineup these days and things like that. So people definitely value the carries more.
But speaking of that last game, speaking of you specifically, it's kind of interesting because we were just praising you the game before. It was the game 2 on your Tempest, and you're the ultimate counter warder. I mean, it seems like you got a sixth sense for counter warding. War decides to block your camps or whatever. But the last game there, with the shiver abuse and whatnot, they locked you down. Was that frustrating?
Not really. I think we were really happy with the way they laned that game, like picking the playground. I felt like the Chandra wouldn't really get a lot of mid, and the Fusu told me like, hey, I'm doing really well bottom here. I'm getting like full XP and even some creep, so it didn't really concern me. I found a lot of wards. I think 2 rev wards and a ward like in the first few minutes bottom, and I don't know. We just said I'll just farm and I'll catch up, and it's not gonna matter that much because we have elusive heroes, we have free framing pebbles. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, Center, again, anything else before wrap up here?
No, I mean that's pretty much it.
All right. Hanskin, again, a big congratulations on the victory. Moving on to the losers bracket finals tomorrow. Obviously, we'll be covering that. Looking forward to that already. Any final words, any shout-outs you want to make here?
Just a shout-out to everyone involved with BMG, that little bit.
There you go. Congratulations once again. We'll see you tomorrow in the losers bracket finals against Team NK. Thanks again, Hanskin.
Thank you.
There we are. Hanskin joining us there from, of course, Bad Monkey Gaming. So, again, it's they're moving on to the losers bracket finals. I will say this much too, though. I mean, a lot of focus on them. Obviously, they're the victory team that's victorious in the end. But Recent Gaming, man, I mean, this team they've always been an interesting team to me throughout the whole season. Back when they were known as Justice League, QSQ 777. I mean, this team has gone through a lot. Obviously, their roster has changed a good amount too over time, as any team may eventually do. But they've always stuck with it. They've always been a very consistent team in the end. They've always been around. And, going to these playoffs, I am sure like a lot of people maybe weren't expecting the most out of them in the end. But it was good to see the run that they had, and obviously even especially being up 1-0 in the first place over BMG and knowing that there was a chance they could have knocked them off and out of this event as a whole. But in the end, again, the road will end here for them. But a great run by Recent Gaming. It was fun to watch. So congratulations for them getting this far. But obviously, again, the road is going to come to an end for them here. So, Sender, any thoughts, any final words that you got for today's coverage here as we're wrapping up now?
Just trying to, nothing much on the games itself. I think I said all that needed to be said, but I'll just give the shout-outs real quick. Shout-out to Riser, Creams, Beef, Z-Freak, and then Troy, and then lastly, shout-out to Bagel. That's it.
All these insides, man. Inside information. All right, ladies and gentlemen, holy crap. Tomorrow. Tomorrow's the final day. Tomorrow's it. HoN Tour Season 2 in the North American European region is going to be coming to an end tomorrow. The losers bracket finals start at 12 p.m. Eastern, 1800 Central European Time. Team NK versus Bad Monkey Gaming. And then the winner of that is set to play X Denial Esports in the grand finals to see which team moves on. Southeast Asia, $150,000 grand prize pool on the line. They're going to be joining Stay Green to represent the North American European region, joining teams from CIS, from Southeast Asia, all over the world to compete for that prize pool in an epic event that's going to finish things off. I'm sure it's going to be a blast. But again, tomorrow's the end of HoN Tour Season 2. You do not want to miss it for the North American European region.